Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today's reading, we're going to be reading on something that I did in my Rocky Mountains live stream, but I wanted to kind of separate out, and that is going to be on the Bozeman beast, as I like to call it. Wolf, dogman, werewolf, or something else all together. So this is a story I came across on Reddit. I know. It was like Reddit might be a little bit questionable, but you know what? I read on it because I'm like, this is super interesting. There was a lot of details. If you guys want to look at the post down below, I do have it linked in the description box and in the pinned comment. So if you want to go check out the post itself where I found it, you want to read it and get your own thoughts, opinions, and ideas, feel free. But just like a general overview. So in 2009 in Bozeman, Montana, there was a wolf character, dog, something that was terrorizing the city and its surrounding communities, with a wolf or creature that was kind of acting not wolf-like, but looking wolf-shaped. And I wanted to take a look into what was it? Why was it roaming around? Is this really a werewolf as we know it? Is this something else? Is this just a dog? Is it a wolf? Is it a distinct breed? What all is it, and what can we know behind the story? So I did a reading on it. I thought it was pretty cool. So I hope you guys like it. Quick news and reminders. Remember, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. Otherwise, if you would like to join YouTube members, for $3 a month, you get access to exclusive videos like this early, as well as access to discounts on personal readings and the such. So if you're interested in any of that, feel free. For $3 a month, I think it's a pretty good steal. Otherwise, reminder, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. No one's going to force you. So with that, thank you all so much for listening to me, and I will see you guys in the reading. Yeah. So let's take a look here. And let's get started on, what is this Bozeman beast? Was it a werewolf? Is it not a werewolf? How does it apply to things kind of going on in the Rocky Mountains? So let's take a look here. What's this energy around the Bozeman beast, aka maybe werewolf, in the Rocky Mountains from Bozeman, Montana? So we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's the bear reversed. Was this like a hybrid? It's like with the Queen of Pentacles, it gives me the sense of like it's something wasn't nurtured. But it also gives me like this is a really weird hybrid of something. I mean, yeah, it could be like a wolf dog or something, but this feels like an even weirder hybrid. It's not a wolf, but it's not a man. But it's also a bear. Like we see this bear here in the Queen of Pentacles, like looking out. And I think in the thing too, it's like it was kind of later in the year, so it's like it wasn't like it couldn't have been a bear. It just it did things weird. Why Queen of Pentacles a hybrid? Because of the Six of Pentacles, an equal exchange between two people or two groups. Also can be contracts. It's also like an offering. This is weird. So it's like a weird hybrid of some sort because of a contract or something that we are kind of building up here. Financial resources here, the Nine of Wands. We're walking on eggshells around this thing. Was this something that like escaped from like someone's like backyard breeding pens or something in the area? Because this is a weird hybrid of some sort where it's like part wolf but part something else, and it's not. But it's not a dog. It's not a dog. Hopes and fears, Nine of Cups. We can keep it. It's like we've hit Pater. It's like this is what we've been looking at. But also I think we want to keep it isolated right where it's at. This is like our diamond. This thing escaped. This hybrid of some sort just escaped. And got out of its pen. Got out of its pen and it went somewhere where it could be safe. This thing is so smart as well. Whatever this hybrid is, it's super intelligent and very smart. Very, very smart, which is weird. It's a very weird. Unseen obstacles that it couldn't blend in either. What? But this is also just be like it's emotionally manipulative. It's not blending in. It's trying to blend in. It's like bullying other things. The other challenge here is the Ten of Pentacles upright. There's a lot of... This is so weird, y'all. So, like, it's a hybrid of some sort, but it's a smart hybrid. Like, you know how, like, they have those really smart dogs or, like, those really smart cats that can be, like, it's like you can see the intelligence behind their eyes. Like, that's what this feels like for this Bozeman beast. It's super intelligent. It's escaped, but it's like, I can't go back to where I was. It's like, it was so smart it didn't go back to where it was. Or it's like, what was going for it? The Three of Cups here. This is super odd. So it's a hybrid. Ten of Pentacles as well. It's like it had friends or things that it could go to. It had a base of people. I don't know. Again, it feels like a backyard breeder. Something got loose from a backyard breeder up in that area for doing something. I don't know what they're doing. This is just really weird. Because I'm getting like, this is like, we're doing exotic breeding of animals. Three of Cups, what was going for this thing. Like, what was going for, it's like there was multiple people in on the deal. It's like there was a lot of people invested in this. It's like it worked together with other people, places, and or things. This is really weird. And also I still get, it's like it has a ton of intelligence. Like, I don't know if they could talk, no, but like if you could communicate with it extremely efficiently though. Like, this is weird. Like, you would say go, like, you would give it complex instructions. Like, you could give it complex instructions and it would go do it. It's like, I need you, when the sun hits the top of the ridge, I need you to then go and drop the pulley that releases 3 different bags one's full of like toys, the one's full of like meat and carcasses, and the other one is, I don't know, a pack of some sort. And I need you to grab the yellow pack with, yeah, it's like one, and there's like 3 backpacks, and I need you to grab the blue backpack that smells like X, Y, and Z, because it would drop 3 things, and it would drop 2 blue backpacks and a green backpack. One smelled like meat, and the other one smelled like perfume. And it's like, I need you to grab the one that smelled like perfume. This thing is super intelligent and really smart and weird. In the past, the 7 of Cups reversed. Whatever this thing is, was built and bred for one reason or one purpose and one purpose only. However, it's like the thing was too smart for its own good and got out. Very odd. And then here in the future for it, the Magician reversed. This thing is so damn smart. With the Magician reversed here in the future for like the Bozeman beast or the Werewolf, like, it's a hybrid. I can't figure out what the other part of it is though. It's like I'm looking at it and it's like it's a very weird hybrid. Maybe it's an exotic animal from over in like like from like the Eastern Hemisphere that like it was bred with. I'm hearing no, but it's like there was something it was bred with, whether it was a wolf or a bear, and it's just like thing's so wicked intelligent. It scares me, actually. The Magician, oh, that's what it is. Magician here in the future, it's like, I know when things are coming after me. I know when things are going this way or that. I know when to avoid and when to engage. Also, I think it's great at distractions as well. Like, what I'm seeing is like someone wants to go and get it, and then it's like somehow this thing has like built up like a booby trap, where it's like someone like some falls into a hole as they're following it. Oh, this person gets into a snare and is somehow 30 feet up in a tree. Like, this is super weird, and I don't 100% get it. Let's take a look at just some additional information here. The Hanged Man, yeah, I'm seeing things from a new perspective. Yeah, I got out of this thing. It's like I got out of what I was being trained to do. Of what is there some sort of like weird military thing going on up there that they're like breeding certain things for? Because what this gives me is that like I got out of the training cycle. I got out of the ritual. I got out of the flow of other people, and I'm now seeing it from an outside perspective. See, like I'm not a part of that group no more. I'm seeing this from the outside in. This thing escaped from somewhere in that area. The Fool, I'm also trying to go to my happiness. I wasn't happy. This thing is so again, I'm saying wicked intelligent. Also here with the Eight of Pentacles, hard work. I want to go find my place where I feel like home. My hard work is being valued. Here's the Queen of Cups. Gosh. And then pulling it all together is the Six of Swords. I wanted to leave. I needed to leave. I was going. I was leaving. We were diddle-daddling, getting scrammaroony out of this location. Again, this was an escape. An escape, an escape, an escape. With this Queen of Cups too, like, do you see the whole whale like is in this funnel? Like going after the food and everything that was in there. This thing, it's like, was it let out? No. Did it escape because it didn't want to do what it was being told to do? Yeah. What I'm getting kind of reminded of is, you know how there's a story about a cow, and this cow was going to a slaughterhouse, and this cow was smart. And with this very smart cow that they had, it like broke out of the truck, broke out of the pans, and then escaped people for like 6 or 7 days, and then somehow found itself with a herd of buffalo, and it has stayed there ever since. And that's what it feels like this thing did. It's like, I got out, I saw what was going to happen, I didn't want to do it, so I went and I left. And it's like, now I'm going to be a part of like a pack or something else that accepted me for who I am. This thing is also super wicked intelligent, and it's actually kind of scaring me. Because it's like I can see into its eyes, and it's like it gives me recognition. It feels so utterly human, but it's not human. It's super weird. I'm trying to figure out what the other half of it is. Because it's like, it's not, it's like, is it a wolf? Is it part wolf? Yes and no. This is really weird. It's a hybrid of some sort. Is it truly a werewolf? No, not in like the way we know werewolves today. I'm going to get like what ended up happening to it after it kind of its tirade ended. I think it was like on the loose for like 2 weeks. So let's take a look. What ended up happening to our Bozeman beast? I feel like someone be like, oh yeah, we went and we shot it. I can't remember completely all the details. Man, wind's insane today outside my locale. So let's take a look. What ended up happening to the beast, to the Bozeman beast? Where did it end up going? What ended up happening to it? Did it have to go back to where it was? Like, there's something here with Bozeman, Montana. There's something weird, exotic, sort of breeding is what I would call it up there. It's odd. Very odd. The Rockies, man, full of weird things. This is what I like though. This is really fun for me. So let's take a look here. What ended up happening to it? The Knight of Wands reversed. I got cocky because of the world, because I had left where I was. I got cocky, but I repeated something. Financial influences. 3 of Pentacles reversed. I was betrayed in some way, or I fell for, yeah, I was betrayed in some way. Agreements or things that I thought were in place fell apart. Hopes and fears, 8 of cups. I wanted to walk away. I wanted to leave and get out of here. Look at these train tracks. It's like I am skedaddling my way out of here. I'm going to somewhere different. However, the unseen obstacle, 7 of cups. Or no, the ace of cups. What? The challenge, the 5 of wands. What was going for it? The sun. In the past, I was strong enough to leave, and then here in the future, the page of pentacles. So when I look at the Bozeman beast, it's, and kind of what ended up happening to it, it's, this thing is so wicked intelligent that, like, I think if it was a part of like a pack, because it almost feels like the challenge here for it, it's like there was like a love or something of the people, places, or things that were taking care of it. Yes. And there was a lot of internal struggle or turmoil about the decision to leave. That's the 5 of wands. It's like I'm fighting with myself with everything. And in fighting with myself, that was a big struggle for me, but I was going to my happiness. I was going to my happiness, being happy, being free. I was strong enough in the past to get the heck out of where I was. But here in the future, the page of pentacles, it's like things didn't pan out for them as I think it wanted to. There was some disappointments in like going out to the great beyond. Again, I don't think, if I would like gather where it ended up is not far from where it started. If we're looking at it, oh, it wanted to go see the world, try different things, experience new things and people, places, and or things. It's like, no, it really kind of just stayed within about 30 miles of where it was born, and where it expired was in like within a radius of 30 miles of where it was. Like, it never got out to see the world. It never got out to experience new things. It never got out to be something different. It really just stayed kind of where it was at. It also feels like a very short-lived experience that they had. Like, it didn't last long outside of the walls. It didn't last long outside of the walls. I see it like getting cocky, and it's like it was like running across a field after something or someone that it loved, and they ended up, it's like a trap, like a pit trap, or like its leg got caught in something and it was just expired at that point in time, is what it really feels like kind of happened. And it's like it never really got to go out and experience things and do different things of which it wanted to. Very odd, very weird. Again, I don't know what sort of breeding program they got going up there in Bozeman, but it got out and it was super smart. It's like one of the smartest ones I think that program or thing or place that it ever produced. There's similarly smart ones, but like that was the smartest one, is what it feels like. So that's what I'm feeling here for the Bozeman Beast, which is kind of interesting. I hope y'all like that. It was very odd and very interesting, to say the least. It's, yeah, like, again, it was a very short-lived experiment. Actually, hold on. I want to look at this breeding program. What's that all about? I'm sorry. Now I'm going to be nosy because I want to be nosy. All right. I hope y'all are ready or like this too. But yeah, let's take a look here at let's take a look at what's this breeding program all about? What is this breeding program all about? I'm very curious. Like, is this a government institution type of thing? Is this just someone doing weird stuff for, like, sport hunters? Like, what is this? Like, what's the breeding program that it was? I feel like it was a breeding program. Maybe I'm wrong. But what was kind of the energy behind it? Because I'm curious. Very, very curious. Let's take a look. Alrighty, let's take a look-see here. What's with this program? What's this energy? So it's something we've had to walk away from emotionally. We've had to walk away from something that wasn't for us. We've walked away from something. Why? Because we were super happy or we found happiness other places. What's with this breeding program? Financial influences as well. The Seven of Pentacles. This didn't pan out like we wanted it to. Hopes and fears, the Nine of Wands reversed. We're going to have to come out and say something. Or people. Unseen obstacles, the world. We were repeating cycles. The other challenge here, things didn't pop up like we wanted to with the Seven of Swords. Or Seven of Swords, we couldn't get away with things like we wanted to. We couldn't get away. It's like we were getting caught in what we were doing. There's the Justice card. Wait. In the past, the Judgment, and in the future, the Knight of Swords. So what was this breeding program? This is something that they had to walk away from because it's like whatever was going on, I feel like they were found out. I don't know if there's been any like up in that area. I'm not originally from there, but if anyone's originally from that area or knows any information, it feels like there was a big bust of some sort that happened up there, whether it was like illegal breeding, illegal hunting, or like tax evasion, or money laundering, or drug running. Like there's like that was like the initial part of it, and then there was like this underground part of it where I think they got caught. I was also getting brought back to like the Tiger King. I don't know if people remember Tiger King. It took 2020 by storm. As everyone was locked in our houses, but like it's also gonna be like Tiger King vibes where remember they would like breed the tigers, and then in breeding the tigers, like it was like, yeah, it's Tiger King, you're breeding tigers for profit or sport or whatever you're doing for it, because looking here, it's like the money and time that we invested into it and never popped up. We were never able to go to that next step. It's like things got exposed, or we had to say something about something, or something was said somewhere along the lines. We were repeating cycles, or things were kind of had to come to an end. We were found out in some way. We couldn't get away with stuff anymore and how we were doing things. Also, the Justice card came in. Justice or a legal system came in. I almost wonder if it took over. I am so sorry if you guys can hear screaming children outside. Here in the past, it was Judgment card. It's like someone else came in, and I don't know if it took something over, or it almost feels like someone came in and it's like we busted up what was ever operation was going on up there. I almost wonder if like the Bozeman beast was like something that was shipped in from breeders elsewhere to be a guard of sort for whatever operations were running up there. And there was mishandling of the guard, and it got out and escaped. It might have just wanted to go home. And what ended up happening is that it never ended up going home. As here in the future, that Knight of Swords as well. It's like they tried to fly the coop real quick, but they couldn't. Whatever was going on up there, it's like whatever the Bozeman beast was, it was like attached to a different type of underground seedy organization, and it was shipped in. It was shipped in as a guard of some sort, and I think I probably just wanted to go home. Very smart, very intelligent. I don't know what it was, but it was something that came from below the border, is what it feels like. It came from below the border. So like Hispanic area, Latinx area, is where it felt like it actually came from. So that's what I'm feeling there for the Bozeman beast. If you guys enjoyed that, let me know below.